Recently, Representative John Lewis has been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. So a lot of people, are, praying for him and saying that they hope he get better. And you know anything about John Lewis, his one thing he brings up a lot, that he was with Dr. King and them on the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma. If you know about that in history, where they call it Bloody Sunday, where, they was marching there, and the police and state police started to, go and attack them like, the wild animals that they were at that time period, attacking people that didn't have any weapons or anything. And, John Lewis, he got, whipped up pretty good by the race soldiers in Selma. So, when things come up, he brings that up. And, I understand that, he felt he did what was right for him at the time period. But unfortunately, John Lewis had promoted a lot of things within the Democrat Party that is so against the principles of the civil rights movement, what they fought for. I mean, they fought for our liberation and against oppression. And John Lewis, even though he went through all of that, he didn't continue that, because liberation and oppression still continues today within the black community. Towing the Democrat Party line, it care less about us as a people. Well, the CBS News decides to do a report on this, which, they should. And instead of putting up Representative John Lewis' picture, they put up Representative Elijah Cummings. Now, Elijah Cummings recently passed away a few months ago. And a lot of people caught that. They were highly pissed off. And they said this happens time and time again with black people, that they put one black person for another one. People are actually thinking, because they saw Elijah Cummings there, that John Lewis died. But they end up catching, they said, wait a minute. So they had to make an apology. It goes back to that old racist thing, well, all black people look alike. I'm like, I don't see how anyone would say all black people look alike. We are some of the most diverse people on the planet Earth. That tells you right there, you ain't been nowhere. Because black people don't have a specific look. From here, in America, and they understand our look here in America, a lot of it has been altered due to plantation rape. Let's call that what it is. We got all those ships. We didn't have no light-skinned people in our lineage. So when you see light-skinned black people, that comes from plantation rape. Let's call it what it is. You go to the continent, you see people that look all kind of different ways, and they black people. So what are you talking about? They all look alike. We have different hair textures, features, etc. We're very, very diverse people. So, the people who saying that, I can go there with them a whole lot more. I can go there with anybody else, because we are definitely diverse people. But, this is why we have now today our own black media now. OK, this is why you get your cues from the black media. This is why you get your reporting from them, because we are the people that are speaking up for you. We know even not to say that one white person look like the same white person. We know better than that. Come on now. It's common sense. That is the most lazy reporting that you can do, is say somebody look like somebody and put their other picture up. And you get millions upon millions of dollars a year to do your media, and you can't catch something like that. It sounds like some people need to be fired. But, this is to be expected. This is what you have been doing in this country for hundreds of years. But it's quite funny, with the situation. Now, I will say about John Lewis, I hope he can recover from that. No matter whether I disagree with him on his politics, I don't want nothing, bad to happen to the brother, or the brother be down and sick like that. What I would say, though, to the brother is, brother, step aside, deal with your sickness, spend time with your family. I believe that we have too many people that's holding on to these positions and not letting the young brothers and sisters come in. Let a young brother or sister come in and take your spot, John, and fight for the community. You did your part. I will not say you didn't try. Even though I don't agree with your politics at all, following the Democrat Party, but I really believe that you just need to spend time with your family at this point. I believe it. Don't try to be like Elijah Cummings and you're sick all the way up until the day you die. Family is everything. I know you got grandkids and everything else. Spend time with them. I don't think nobody will fault you for leaving Congress at this point. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this particular story with Representative John Lewis. But if you have not checked out the pinned comment, and also people on Facebook, we'll put that actually in the post that could be watching, that you can click those links and it will take you to 2 different trips that we have coming up in 2020. In May, we have the Senegal Gambia trip coming up. You can just click that link, fill it out. You can pay your deposit there. Also, if you say, well, I would like to go to South Africa, I need a little bit more time. So in South Africa would be September 1 through 10 of this year. And just fill out that form. Once you click that link, say I come from the African Diaspora News Channel. And, just they will respond to you, and then you could take care of the deposit. It'll be $500 deposit at the time period. We only have 15 spots left on the South Africa trip, and then they'll be gone. So this is the time period people really jump on it between January and February when people, getting income tax. So jump on it ASAP. It will be a trip of a lifetime for you. If those of you who've never been to the continent, don't listen to nobody's opinion about the continent. Don't even listen to my opinion. Go yourself, because some people ask questions that you got to go see it for yourself. At least one time. That's why I always tell people, go to the continent at least one time. That way you say, oh yeah, I've been, because most people haven't even been one time. But we're facilitating a way for you to go. So make sure you go. We'll love to see you there. And when it comes to Representative John Lewis, he, like as I stated before, he really just needs to resign, spend time with his family, and deal with his health issues.